Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown town streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown town streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown town streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so...
Well, good morning, Frederick. Today is, what is it? It's Tuesday. I know, it feels weird. Many people were off yesterday because of the not snow. There was obviously some out there and some in the higher elevations. I saw some friends in the northern part of the county get, 6 to 7 inches of snow. For us, thankfully, didn't even really stick to the roads, was gone in the grass by noon, and that is the kind of snowstorm I like. Now, our friends to the north, the northeast, not so lucky, and apparently another storm is headed their way, and I am so glad that is not me. For once, happy to be in a southern, quote-unquote, state. Saying good morning to Mama Cone, dreaming of sunshine. Don't have to dream about it. It is out there. And I think this weekend, and good morning to Connie as well, I saw temps 59 degrees. This weekend is going to be glorious for weather. Good morning to you, Keith Hahn. How are you? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today's show, we got our morning roundup with Bob Miller and AJ Randall coming right up for you. We're going to go over what's happening in Frederick at some point today, typically after our guests, because they're usually right on time or a little early, which I love. So we'll probably get to Ashley Waters talking about the Race to Feed event for Blessings in a Backpack. That is coming up. And then Tameka Davis, Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Boy, she is taking over. I believe she is opening her third store. We have Market Square, Urbana, and I think Linganore. This may be number 3. But we're going to talk with her. She's doing great things at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. I love it. And we have online shopping available, promocircus.com/shop. When you buy the goods, Woman-to-Woman Mentoring gets the proceeds, and we love helping out our local nonprofits. So buy the merch. You can actually pick it up right at our new studios on Warman's Mill Court, right off Market Street Extended, near Dublin Roasters and Triangle Motors, right next to Domino's Pizza. Shouting out Jeremy Poling, NFM Lending. Good morning to you, sir. Got a lot of great opportunities for you. You got to give me a call. You got to answer one of my emails. So a lot of great stuff happening coming up on the show, as always. I mean, we are literally, 26 shows from 500, if you can believe it. I can't really, but let's officially start right now so that we can actually find out what's going on in and around Frederick.
Sponsored by Fusion Car Wash. Now with 2 locations in Frederick to serve you. One on Spectrum Drive near the FSK Mall, which is a full-service location. And TJ Drive with self-serve vacuums. Download the free Fusion Car Wash app and sign up for a monthly membership. And you can keep all your cars clean daily. FusionCarWash.com.
Oh, yes. We are going to get to our what is going on. Good morning to Sharon Price. Jeremy Polling, yes, you owe me a call. Here's the great thing, and Sharon Price is going to be part of this. We have a new women's wellness network on the Everything Frederick Live YouTube channel, and you can be a part of it. Let me just tell you, we got a lot of great content coming to Everything Frederick Live. There's already great content there, but we got even more coming. When we're going to have women's wellness at 7 p.m. weekdays, where you can find out all kinds of great stuff. We got Frederick's Tick Talk, which is about Lyme disease awareness and tick bite prevention. Sharon Price, the Spirit program, Complete Transformation, 12 weeks, change your life in 12 weeks. That's coming starting March 3rd, Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. Thursday nights at 7 p.m., we will have the healing journey. That's take that back. Feel Good Frederick is going to be at 7 p.m. Thursdays, still noon on Thursdays. We've got the healing journey program. And Friday nights at 7 o'clock, we're going to have spiritual signs and metaphysical minds talking about intuition, a lot of really cool stuff. If you want to be a part of that women's network, there is an opportunity for you to tie your company to that. It's going to be phenomenal. I'm telling you right now, I feel it. But in the meantime, let's find out what's happening in and around Frederick County over the last couple of days.
It's time for the Morning Roundup with Dani, Bob, and AJ Randall. Here to get you caught up with everything you missed overnight on Good Morning Frederick.
What makes for a perfect custom engagement ring? Truly understanding the elements that make a ring that's perfect for you. Custom by Colonial. The Colonial Jewelers box. There's just more in it.
I brought you guys on and I'm not on. Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
How do? How do
you do, my friend? What is happening? Everything going well?
You know what? Every day is a holiday, every meal is a banquet. And yesterday was so much fun trying to walk into the building with 70-mile-an-hour winds and snow peppering your face and, hit my arms. And look, I got all kinds of scratches all over it because of it. No, I'm only kidding. I don't know where they came from.
Oh, my God. I was going to say, my God, it is bad up at Grove Hill Road. Boy, the winds whip like nobody's business up there. I was going to say, goodness gracious.
Yeah, no. So we're all good today. Talked to the mayor today. Had a good conversation with him. Asked him I thought some hard questions. Like, number one, what does he give the city a grade on snow removal?
What was his grade?
He did not give one.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
This is my problem with the lack of self-reflection. I think I know personally, I have much more respect for somebody who goes, you know what? We didn't do it so well during the big storm. Here's what we're implementing to make sure that doesn't happen again. The fact of the no answer, that is infuriating. You are the executive of the city. And if you can't answer one way or another, hey, either we did a great job, knowing full well that is not true, which is typically what I expect, or come on. He had no answer.
No, he had an answer. He just didn't give a grade. So he said what really hurt this time around. He said, "Look, we left the decks open longer than we've ever done before." He goes, "What happened was," he goes, "typically on a snowstorm is that you get a little warmer temperatures." He goes, "That was not the case," and he goes, "And this snow just turned into ice," and he goes, "Which made it a lot harder to get rid of." Because I was like, "Well, you've seen things that they have these big blow torches and they have these big tractors with a snowblower front end on them," and he's like, "It's just not economical for the amount of snow that we get." And but he said he thought that the people who were doing the job did the best they could with the circumstances that they had, and that the people of Frederick did a great job shoveling their sidewalks and helping out their neighbors doing that as well.
Okay. Rather than the violations that were actually initially being offered to residents for not clearing. Look, I mean, again, as an executive, the buck stops with you. Give yourself the freaking grade. Like, seriously, that's so dumb. I hate that. But, quite honestly, I think it was terrible. Yeah, they left the decks open longer, but it was always a last minute thing. Oh, we're going to extend it a day or two. We're going to extend it a day, rather than coming out and saying, you know what, the decks will stay open for free parking until we're able to clear. I mean, they barely got the roads clear, or the streets cleared for fire and ice, which was weeks, 2 weeks after the 2.5 weeks after the snow. I just think, look, if we can't handle little things like that, God forbid something terrible happens here. So,
yeah,
the other kind of interesting topic, and I didn't want to get too in depth, of course, obviously picking a new chief of police, but I also said, now that the state of Maryland no longer has the 287G program, when ICE comes, will you cooperate with the federal authorities and ICE? And he said that that's not the job of the city of Frederick to cooperate with ICE. He said, but the police will be, if protesters get out of hand or anything like that, that they will.
So wait, we already have a new chief of police?
No, they're still picking one.
Oh, all right. Who are you? You were talking to the mayor about
the mayor,
right.
Yeah.
I asked him where the process was, and
they
they do have out of the 31 applicants. He didn't know. Didn't tell me the number, but he did say that there are internal applicants already on the force vying for the job.
Okay. Well, very good. All right, AJ, what else have you found that's going on in and around Frederick?
Yeah, good morning, Frederick. Katie Nash to face ethics hearing over data center related complaint. Frederick's Ethics Commission is set for a March 24th hearing after finding a reasonable basis that a complaint against City Council member Katie Nash could state a possible ethics violation related to alleged employment ties in data center legislation. The city says it's not finding this is not a finding of wrongdoing, only that the complaint merits further review, and the hearing will not be public unless violation is ultimately found. Nash denies the allegations, says parts of the complaints are false and politically motivated, and argues she was not given the full complaint text or fair process. So who knows?
I mean, this is the Fox investigating the hen house. I mean, I don't know how objective this can be even possible. So I don't know. Nothing's going to come of it. She'll ignore it. She'll deny it. They'll maybe slap her hand and it'll move on. It's really tough when you have politicians that start out as lobbyists in Annapolis. They're involved in every backroom deal that's going on. And then when they run locally, of course, there are going to be crosses of that you just can't avoid it. You can't avoid it.
Quid pro quos. It's you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Of course.
I'm not sure if there was anything, if this is a real nothing burger or if this is a Whopper.
I mean, it won't really matter in the end because the data centers aren't going anywhere, right? They're already here. So whether or not it came about because of things that she was involved in Annapolis, I mean, honestly, at this point, every politician, everyone has their own things that they're advocating for and want here. So again, what are we gonna do? Okay, let's walk this down the road. So she has found that there was a conflict. I mean, what are they gonna do to her?
Not fire.
Yeah, oh yeah, not even that hard. That would not even happen. So to me, I don't know. I'd rather focus on the things we can change, but
yeah. A fire damages a home near Mount Airy on Foggy Bottom Drive. Foggy Bottom Drive was a place where fire damaged a one-story ranch home in Mount Airy, and crews were from multiple counties responding. Officials said they initially entered to search for possible occupants, but had to pull back after finding a large hole in the first floor. The fire was brought under control about 40 minutes later, and no firefighters were injured, as a report from the Frederick County Sheriffs.
I saw pictures of that, as it was happening, and people's, their life is devastated right now. But hopefully, I know people say all the time, well, they're just things and they can be replaced. Well, my wife was in a fire and those things were gone forever, and in her family household. So,
seems like we've been having a lot of fires lately.
Yeah, I was going to say that too. I was, I'm
people
wondering,
using those, I don't know if this is the case, but people using space heaters and things getting up against them, and they're falling asleep. There's a lot of reasons why you have more fires in the winter than you do in the summer.
Yeah. Well, my other thing too
heat.
is, with people's electricity bills being so crazy, I'm wondering if more people are using propane heaters, and that is a cause just for people maybe trying to save a little bit of money. I don't know, but horrible. I can't imagine. Look, again, yes, you're grateful that no one was injured or worse, but if you think about, what would be if there was a house fire right now where you live? What would you take other than the people and the dogs? Obviously, what would be? I wouldn't even know.
Well, golf clubs, number one. I've got a list, but on the top of the list is the golf clubs.
Great.
On top of my list would be the bag that contains all of my important documents, because I want to be able to vote this year.
Yeah. I would
those?
grab all my documents. They are all in one place. So that is for sure, because that would be a pain to try to redo. But
yeah, and just if you have a laptop has all, because I don't know how much my stuff is backed up on the cloud in one of those data centers down the road.
Right.
But
you're the reason.
Yeah, pictures. That's the kind of stuff that you want. That's the kind of stuff that you should hope for to have. And if anything, back up that stuff and hide it somewhere else in somebody else's family or whatever.
I agree.
Yeah. Local bill would require cameras in all FCPS self-contained special education classrooms. State Senator Bill Folden's bill, SB 51, would require cameras in all self-contained special education classrooms in Frederick City Public Schools following the 2025 criminal case involving a former instructional assistant accused of sexually abusing cognitively impaired students. The bill says cameras would record classrooms, not bathrooms or changing areas, limits storage to 6 months unless footage is requested, and says the video cannot be used to monitor employee performance.
Well, then why do you have them in there? If you're not, the performance of somebody sexually abusing a student, isn't that some type of a performance, bad performance? Why have them in there if you're not going to look in on them, making sure they're doing everything correct?
Maybe that'll just scare the people that they're there.
Well, maybe until they realize that nobody's ever looking at it.
I think they have to say that. The teachers union is, I'm sure, making very clear the language on how and when that footage can be used. And a problem is, so 6 months, okay, let's just say this. They're only holding the video for 6 months. So that means if a student does not report something within a 6-month period, that footage is then gone. How many sexually abused people report things within a 6-month period? I bet if you looked at, on average, that it is way longer than a 6-month period of time. And that, to me, that's bothersome, because if no one is going to review the footage, even just scanning it on a weekly basis to make sure that here's the thing, they are only going to have the video when for use if a parent or a student says anything. They are not going to proactively look at the behavior of the teachers or the instructional assistants or whoever it is on a weekly or daily, weekly, monthly basis. That, to me, is wrong. They're using it to check the box for we got in trouble. This is what we're putting up, but they're making it very, very difficult. It is all, in favor of these terrible teachers that still never get fired. They just get moved around. They get moved to the downtown East Street. They get moved to other schools when there are complaints that abound about them. I think that is terrible. Terrible for everybody. Terrible for our good teachers. Terrible for the students. It is awful.
I agree. I believe, in my opinion, that we should have cameras in every classroom at all times, and parents, not necessarily me, because I don't have students in the classroom, but they should be able to look in at any time, and then maybe you will find out how hard a teacher's job really is, and you may find out that somebody is, hey, it's movie day every day of the week.
What's funny is especially when my older kids were in, we were looking for schools to put them in for daycare and stuff like that. They had some that had cameras 24/7, and you could just watch the class stuff. You could watch your child. It was pretty cool. Obviously, you had to have a child in there.
Yeah. So big difference. Privately owned company has nothing to hide. Gives you access to cameras. You can at preschool, daycares, all of those places. Same. Our kids too. They finally started to come into fashion. My kids were aging out a bit. Why in the public school system are we not giving the same rights to parents? I can tell you. We all know. We all know exactly why. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Maryland AG sues to block Washington County ICE warehouse. Maryland Attorney General Anthony Brown sued on February 23rd to block the Trump administration's plan to convert a warehouse near Williamsport into a large ICE detention facility, arguing DHS and ICE skipped required environmental review and public input under federal law. State officials say that ICE bought the 54-acre 825,000 square foot property for $102 million and plans to convert it into a facility that could hold up to 1,500 detainees.
Enjoy the cash, dude, and shut up. It's $102 million.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I have a lot of issues with our state government impeding federal law. I believe this is grandstanding, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, literally, the fact of the matter that they're blocking. And what environmental? If Amazon came in and bought that same property, do you think that they would be saying anything at all? Nope.
No, not.
Absolutely not. It's just it fits their narrative, and Anthony Brown has done nothing. Is nothing, but an empty suit, and this just gives him a minute in the headlines because he's mad that Governor Wes Moore has got more publicity than he does.
Yeah,
that's just me. Sorry. Comments, questions down here.
I'm gonna put your email up there. Bob at WFMD.com.
Yes, do that, and I'll read them tomorrow. On the lighter side of news, pat yourselves on the back. Part of St. Jude's Radiothon for our sister station WFRE, and raised almost $700,000.
Almost $700,000.
Surpassed the $10 million mark,
10 million.
which is really phenomenal. I have said this many, many times. Both stations on Grove Hill Road are phenomenal at giving back to kids in our area and supporting these organizations, whether Christmas Cash for Kids through the Salvation Army or St. Jude, and the companies and businesses who go above and beyond, again, on both, giving hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years, tens of thousands of dollars every year. It's just so, I'm in awe every single February, every single December. I mean, extraordinary things these stations are doing. And I'm just happy to be a small part. And congratulations.
Yep. AJ's first one here, but not his first one ever.
Right.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's funny because I was in Toledo, and that's the home of Danny Thomas. That's the guy that started the whole thing. And so it's a special place there. His daughter comes back usually, and that city really rallies around, but they're not even anywhere close. And the nice thing that WFRE does is they collect throughout the year, which is super smart. But then trying to do it in just 2 days. Nevertheless, raising $10 million for St. Jude, the amount of children that they have saved alone, it's just an incredible experience. So
and huge shout out to Frederick County people, because could not be done without you guys stepping up and giving. It's just really amazing. That's what I love about this area. There is no other station in the country that does what WFRE does. I believe it's been voted many, many years the #1 fundraising radio station for St. Jude. This includes stations in huge markets, and it just is a testament to our community here in Frederick County that continues to support and in huge ways. So could not do it without the great people of Frederick.
Absolutely.
All right, AJ, anything else on the news?
Nope, that's about it.
Well, I just want to point out there's a reel I did last night getting some traction. We received, if you were a Frederick County Chamber of Commerce member, you may have received an email from our president, Rick Weldon, about a bill getting some traction in Annapolis for a $25 minimum wage over the next, I believe it's 6 years or something like that. This is just asinine. I'm sorry. Like this minimum wage discussion, and again, I understand it's divisive, and it's already becoming divisive on my post, but people do not think this through. The people who think that the term livable wage and minimum wage here I just seriously need people to step back and think about this as a business owner. If you've owned a company and you truly believe that an entry level role should get a $25 per hour minimum wage, I'd love to hear from you on this, because one thing I know, having owned several companies of my own and had employees at one time or another, salaries and wages are the #1 expense you will ever have. And the fact of the matter, what I would like to see, let me throw this out there because people are going ballistic over my idea. I think there should be you must pay at least, and a very low bar, $7 an hour, okay? $7 that you have to pay at least $7, because somebody's like, oh, you want child labor laws, slavery. Look, here's the fact about the free market. This is what happens. Your labor has a value, okay? If there are 100 of you at the same skill level walking into an employer, that means that employer has there's a surplus of labor, which means your labor value goes down. This is going to encourage you to get more skills, work more quickly to increase the value of your labor. And really, on top of it, we need to teach people not to trade their labor for wages anymore. Entrepreneurship, financial stability, learning to invest in the markets. This will release you from that. But I'm telling you right now, asinine. This has not worked in California. It's not worked in Washington State, not worked in Oregon. And if you want to see kiosks everywhere you turn, if you want to see more computer automation, if you want to deal with people not answering the phone, then by all means raise the minimum wage. But I'm telling you right now, a young person will never get a job in this country, in this state, if we continue to think that $25 an hour is the answer. It is not the answer. I'm telling you right now. It's awful.
Well, if you want to find out how good AI is, just pass this bill.
Yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, the people who are saying, "Oh, well, it's so expensive to live," you seriously are not kicking the can down the road. If I have to pay $25 to a 17-year-old intern whom I have to teach and mentor and spend my time, which so really it's way more than $25 an hour that I'm spending, I will never hire one. Because if I need a graphic designer or if I need a production assistant, I'm going to hire somebody with a little bit more experience so that I'm not using my own value to mentor them, teach them, and help them get to the next level. And I am telling you, it's already bad. It's already bad. 70% of teenagers are not getting their first jobs now because of the $15 an hour minimum wage. What do you think is going to happen when it's 25? I mean,
it's all going to change.
Yeah, my job at Roy Rogers, I was making $3.35 an hour when I was 15 years old. That's not going to happen. It wouldn't have happened if they would have had to pay me $6 an hour. It's just no way. No way. Dumb.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Dan? Have you uploaded that yet, AJ?
I've not uploaded that one yet.
God.
Can't upload. There you go.
Good. It spelled my name wrong, so it's not me. There you go. But I got 2 N's, no E. We're good. Chamber president. No, thank you. I know. Thank you, AI.
Rick Weldon is I don't know what happened to me. Rick Weldon is retiring.
Yeah. I told him a couple years ago I wanted his job, but now no longer. No longer.
Well, I don't know what happened. Maybe we didn't pay the power bill.
Maybe. That good old laptop. Good old laptop. All right, that's enough. That's enough from my soapbox. Is our first guest in, AJ?
Both of our guests are here.
Both of our guests. Great. So we're going to just take a short break, and then we're going to come back with Ashley Waters from Blessings in a Backpack. We're talking Race to Feed to raise money for that organization. We'll be back right after this. Have a great day.
See ya.
Dani Gurrie for president.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is sponsored by The Healing Storm. Shannon and her team strive to create an environment where you're seen, heard, and valued. The Healing Storm focuses on alternative, holistic healing methods to relieve your stress and pain. Massage therapy, Reiki, lymphatic massage, and a healing journey program. Check out thehealingstorm.com for all the details and to schedule an appointment today.
All right, Ashley Waters is hanging down at Warman's Mill Court. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Dani.
How are you? I'm going to change your name here. I keep forgetting that. How are you today?
Doing great. It's sunny out, so I'm going to take it.
Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh, kids, that's the best thing ever. All right. So, the executive director of Blessings in a Backpack, the Frederick chapter, you guys are ramping up for the Race to Feed event. Tell me, how did it go recruiting some of the teams?
Yeah, so we're up to about 15 teams, so we're super excited. Only a few weeks to go. So we'll have about 150 people racing to pack 5,000 bags on March 14th.
Yes, that's so fun. I can't wait to come and see it. Blessings in a Backpack, for those that don't know, Ashley, let's remind them of the great work that you guys are doing here in Frederick.
Yeah, so we're an organization that is completely committed to weekend hunger in our community. So right now we are feeding about 3,400 children every Friday by providing them a weekend food bag. The weekend food bag includes protein, fruit, breakfast, and snacks, and is trying to kind of fill that gap between Friday lunch at school and Monday breakfast at school, which is about 65 hours.
Yeah, and that's really so imperative. And we talk about like these snow days and things like that that negatively impact a lot of our children who count on school to get their meals and nutrition, and it's so important for their growth so many ways. So you guys are doing amazing work. Now, this packing that's happening at Race to Feed, is this leading up to the spring break?
Yes, actually, all the bags that are packed are going to be spring break bags. Typically, our bags have 8 items in them, but this bag will actually have 12. So we're really excited. We've gotten some really great donations to make this bag even bigger and better for spring break.
Oh, that is amazing. Now, do you get donations like from private citizens, or is this more coming from large corporations and food providers?
Yes, the majority of the food for Race to Feed is coming from major food distributors. And if you keep going on that screen, Dani, I see what you have up there. We have all of our food providers listed at the bottom there. ZZ's, which is the National Food Group, is our big supporter this year. Cisco's obviously a great supporter, but you'll recognize hers, right? They're a local company. Giant Eagle, Dot Foods in Williamsport, ES Food, Jack Links, all those big companies. I will say we are still looking for meat sticks, trying to add one more protein to our bag. So private citizens are welcome to drop off meat sticks of any kind, shape, size at our office, because we would love to have that one more item in our bags.
Yeah. And, obviously, you guys are trying to find foods that are, healthy, like you say, provide protein, not just snacks, which is, those are great, but we want kids to have stuff that helps them grow and develop, which is really good. Now, the Race to Feed event, can the public come and watch, and what can they bring to support what you guys are doing?
Yeah, absolutely. So the event is from 11 to 2 on the 14th, and we welcome folks to come on in. There'll be parts of the bleachers in the Hood Gymnasium blocked off for spectators. And again, if you would like to bring food to donate, we'd be happy to take it. We'll have QR codes if people want to sponsor a child for the year, that type of thing available. But again, it's really going to be a great day of community groups, businesses, other organizations coming together to feed kids in Frederick County.
All right. Are there any particular teams that are participating that have toply ranked over the past couple years of you guys doing this?
So this is my first year with Blessings during this event, but I've heard the Keating Group is very competitive, and they're coming back this year. Dark Cars is our presenting sponsor, and we expect them to also be very, very good as well. So again, it's 12 and up. So we have some kiddos coming in with some groups. RS Will and Woodsboro Bank are combining into a team. So It'll be really great to see how it goes. But I know we have some great competitors coming.
Yeah. That's the fun side of it. Of course, Blessings in a Backpack and the kids of Frederick County are the beneficiaries of all the greatness. But if you want to go hang out and watch, it is happening at Hood College on March 14th, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Stop by, bring your donations with you, or be ready to scan the QR code to give. How much does it cost to sponsor one student for the year?
It's $175 to feed a kid for the entire school year. So you can, again, donate that all at once or sign up to donate $15 a month, and you would be supporting a kid for an entire school year of food.
Holy cow. That is very, very reasonable for you guys to do that. So frederick.blessingsinAbackpack.org, $175 feeds a kid for 1 year. Now, right now, you guys are feeding, you said, about 3,400 kids a year?
Yes.
What is the need? What is the need? How many kids aren't getting fed?
Yeah, so we're in 32 schools currently. And in those 32 schools, we still have a wait list of about 500 kids. The hard part is that we have 5 schools that would like to be on the program throughout the county that currently we don't have the funding for to bring them on. So the wait is pretty significant. There are several thousand students in Frederick County that are still looking for weekend food support.
My goodness. So really your growth potential is reliant upon the funding that you get through our supportive community and corporate sponsors and things like that, and doing events like Race to Feed. I'm sure A, help raise awareness, but B, hopefully will raise some money as well.
Yes, indeed. All of those things. And even food donations. We collect about $80,000 in food donations, which again, offset our need to buy food. So again,
Right.
whether it's food donations, sponsorships, monthly donations, it all helps us feed more kids.
Well, we appreciate you coming in and leading the charge for Blessings in a Backpack here in Frederick. While it is a national organization, the money raised stays here and feeds directly the children in Frederick County. And we appreciate all the work that you guys do. And hope we'll see you. I'm going to be out there March 14th to check out the teams and cover it and see how things go, as I haven't even seen this event before. So this should be a lot of fun.
Oh, we're excited to have you. Get excited.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Ashley, for stopping in today. And we will see you on March 14th. We're going to take one more quick break, and then we're going to come back with Tameka Davis, who is from Tropical Smoothie, right after this.
Sponsored by A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business located right here in Frederick, servicing Frederick County and surrounding areas. A&S Construction specialize in roofing and siding, windows and gutters, and they can even build you a new patio or deck. Call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net. You can get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. Just tell Sandra that Dani sent you.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
All right. We are going to head back down to Warman's Mill Court. We got Tameka Davis. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm great. That color is perfect on you. I love it.
Thank you.
I haven't seen you in a long time, but I'm so excited for you. Getting ready to open. This is your third location?
Third and fourth. Yes, we have 2 coming on right in April. So I say our family's grown. We're having twins.
That is absolutely amazing. So, first of all, let's talk about your foray into Tropical Smoothie Cafe. What got you to open your first location? That was the Market Square one, right?
That's correct. 10 years ago, we opened that, and I was just looking to kind of be my own boss, and I never thought I'd be in food. But I love the company. I love that they had healthier options. I was running from work and taking my kids to soccer and gymnastics, and it was just, fried and all that kind of thing. So I love the healthier options that I can put in spinach and kale into my son's smoothie, and I feel good about not giving him a soda or, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, the food, the smoothies, amazing. And we were talking a little bit about young people having their first jobs. I believe my future daughter-in-law worked for you at Tropical Smoothie. And, I know you hire a lot of young people. And we won't get into the minimum wage discussion that we were having earlier, but, it really does heavily impact businesses such as yours for sure.
Yes, for sure it does. And I remember trying to get my first job and everybody saying, well, you need experience. And I was like, well, how can I get experience if nobody will hire me? So I really enjoy being able to do that with our students and our young people, to bring them in. And, they learn a lot of things. Working isn't just what you're working. It's all the other things that you're learning, the teamwork work, being on
Yeah.
time, those kind of things.
Yeah.
So, we do have a lot of young students that work with us, and many of them stay, until they go to school or they find, they're doing something else and they get busy. But we are hiring for our 2 new stores right now, and so they can go online and apply there.
Yeah. So your new location is Lake Linganore, correct?
Yep. So that should probably be the first one to open. Of course, with construction, you never know. But Lake Linganore, right outside of Oakdale High School, and the second one's and the Westview Shopping Center on the other side of town, off of Route 85.
Wow. That is just unbelievable. Are you pinching yourself going, holy cow, how'd this happen? And it's been what,
Absolutely.
7 years?
10.
10
Yes,
years.
Time just flies by. We opened in December of 2015.
Yeah.
We just had our 10-year anniversary. So, yes.
That is incredible. I mean, first of all, to see a business not only still thrive a decade later, but growing at the pace you're growing is phenomenal. Are you still working full time?
I'm not working full time. No. I am full time in Tropical Smoothie right now.
Okay. Because for a while with your first store, I know maybe even your second, you still had a job that you were working outside of owning these companies. So I know that was a big juggling act. What is new coming for Tropical Smoothie? You guys are always coming out with great sandwiches, wraps, and other good. Oh my gosh, the smoothies. What's happening now?
So delicious. For the next week, we still have our protein smoothies that are a great option. Starting March 4th, we have some new Tropic Bowls. So acai bowls with popping bubbles on them, some strawberries and chocolate covered strawberries. Some
Holy cow.
Really great and delicious options. They'll come out on March 4th. We have some other things coming down the pike, some snack wraps. Always really great options. Whether it's you're just stopping in for breakfast or lunch, we serve breakfast all day. If you want a sandwich, we serve our lunch and dinner menus all day. But just some really great and healthier options. For people that are looking for that.
Yeah, and I love the fact you guys will also cater. So if you have an event where you want something that's healthy, filling, and just wonderful, one of your wraps with a smoothie is just a great way to go if you're looking to feed a hungry baseball team down to an office. You guys have some great options.
Yeah, a lot of the schools have done it for their teams. They take a catering box. We can put them in nice Tropical Smoothie Cafe boxes. They can take them on the bus with them. And have something to eat after the game. The kids are starving after they leave school. It's 9:00 at night. They're coming home from their soccer game or their softball team game. Offices as well. You can deliver that here in Frederick. So really great options when you're looking for a catering for feeding several people.
Yeah. Now, do you guys use third-party apps for delivery too, or no?
We do.
Okay.
We're on all the delivery websites, the Grubhub and Uber and all there as well. You can find us there.
Yeah. Now, your Urbana location has a drive-through. Do any of the other locations have drive-throughs as well?
Nope, just Urbana.
Just Urbana.
The
So
new
that's
ones are
really
not
convenient. If
drive-thrus.
you're coming up 270 and you pull right
Yes.
off at 80, you can drive right through and eat on the rest of your drive home.
Yeah, that's usually me.
Yeah.
Drive right in on your way to work, your way home.
That's
you're stopping
right.
To get the
That's
kids, take them something
exact.
from practice. Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So you guys are hiring right now.
We are hiring.
Where can people go to get more information about that? Where's the best place?
Right on our website, chocolatemoothiecafe.com, there is a link there where you can apply now to your local store, and you can choose which one that you're interested in, and we'll come that in, and we'll look at those and people that are coming in.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's really great for students. I remember you were, certainly flexible around students' sports schedules and their after school things, but it is a great job to get learning so much about customer service, handling money, making food, kind of really doing all the things. And you really give them a great rounded experience when they've been with you. And I do know a lot of those kids have been with you for a long time through their college careers and beyond.
And I love seeing them kind of grow up. I saw a young lady the other day. She started with us 10 years ago, and she's a teacher now and, doing great things. And I just loved, seeing, my kids
Yeah.
grow up and go on to do great things, and they come in and you can see them mature. So that's always really fun.
Yeah, and taking a little detour, I see that you are the Safe and Sane representative. That baton was passed to you from me and to other parents in between. How can Frederick support the Safe and Sane fundraising that you guys are doing? Is there anything they can do right now?
Yes, please. So Safe and Sane gives the seniors at a graduation an opportunity to be safe at night, the parents to be sane, knowing that their kids are at a safe place. We're looking to have it at Fourth Dimension again this year. I'm looking for donations to really bring the kids in, whether it's the Lululemon keychains and backpacks. So things that we can give the kids so that while they're there, they can win prizes during the evening. Of course, it costs money to do this. So funds to pay for their fees, for the food, for the donations, for the things that we're giving out during the night. We love any help and all help that we can do. We will be doing a bingo. So we're looking forward to get starting on planning that. So look for that to come out, play some bingo, win some cash prizes.
Yeah.
But donations, gift cards, everything and anything, no matter how big or small, is helpful to the kids.
Yeah.
And so we're doing that. I'm also, now you just had Ashley on. It was such good to see her. I am recently appointed to their advisory board for Blessings and Backpack as well. So Tropical Smoothie Cafe is going to have a team at Race to Feed Frederick. So we are super excited about that.
Yeah.
We didn't win last year, but we've been working out. We've been practicing. We're ready. We're ready to take on those other teams.
I love it. I love it a lot. I will reach out to you because I have some opportunities in April for you guys to make some money. And I know it kind of will be last minute, but it could help out, get you over the top, and certainly happy to help any other way. Make sure I know about that bingo, and I'll make sure and promote it to all of our viewers as well. Tameka, we really appreciate, first of all, we're so grateful that you're part of our community. You have such a huge impact with all of your tropical smoothie cafes in Frederick County. Just first of all, hiring a lot of people, feeding us healthy, good foods. And we're so happy that you are here, and we're here to
love
support
being here. I'm from here. And so it's really been awesome to open businesses here, to see the students come in, students of, the children of people I might have been friends with in high school come in. So it's really awesome to be part of this community and be able to grow my businesses here. And thank you.
Yeah, nothing better, isn't there? I mean, same, it's even though I moved away for a long time, coming back and being a part of this community in a different way with impact just has a whole different feel to it. You feel kind of like a steward, right? For the next. And so we love that you are a shining example for people from Frederick that anything is possible. You just have to have the drive and passion to do it. And obviously this has suited you very well. And we're so proud of you and your success, and so glad that you're here.
Thank you. And I thank everybody, the community, for their support, because of course we couldn't be here without the community support. So it's been really awesome. The community is great, and really, we just really enjoy being here and serving up all the good stuff, all the good smoothies to everybody here in Frederick.
Absolutely. Well, again, we appreciate you coming in today. I know how busy you are, especially right now. If you have a young person that needs a job, or anyone at all, actually, go to the Tropical Smoothie Cafe Frederick locations. You can reach out and apply there. And we wish you all the best with all of these new stores, and we'll certainly get out and support you as they get rolling.
Thank you. And we still have a couple positions on our team for Race to Feed Frederick, so reach out to me if you want to win this year. We're going to win.
Awesome, for sure. All right. Thank you so much for coming in today. All right, we're going to take one more quick break, and we're going to come back with what's happening in Frederick.
Sponsored by Lawn Squad. Quick and easy quote, and you can be on your way to having the best lawn in the neighborhood. Watch the progress as Brian from Lawn Squad brings Danny's lawn back to life. Visit lawnsquad.com.
Oh, here we go. All right. We got to get to what is happening in Frederick for you.
Sponsored by Taco Bar in Frederick and Gaithersburg and Taquito in Hagerstown. Taco Bar is in West Point Plaza off Route 40 in Frederick and at 3 Russell Avenue in Gaithersburg. And Taquito is at 812 Frederick Street in Hagerstown. Taquito offers the same great quality food with a drive-through experience. TacoBar1.com or Taquito by TacoBar.com.
What a great show today. I got to put up that live look because it's nice to be able to look out and see a blue sky with a few clouds in it, and looking forward to some warmer weather this weekend for sure. All right, here's some stuff you need to know. All right, Frederick American Little League, Frederick Girls Softball, registrations right now. Go to their websites, frederickамerican.org for baseball if your kids are 4 to 12, or fredgirlssoftball.org if you've got girls under 12, up to 12 years old. The 8U team, I'm not sure. They might take 6, 7-year-olds. I'm not sure. You can reach out to them. They will be more than happy to help you. Great organization where my son started T-ball way back when. So these guys have been a part of our community for a long, long time. All right, Saturdays and Sundays in March, we're doing car washes for causes. All right, we've got Sundays, Helping Hands and Caring Hearts is going to be at the Fusion Car Wash on TJ Drive. That is where all of these are happening. And we've got, I believe I just filled March 7th slot, but we have Reforge March 14th. We've got Living Waters March 21st and Wags for Hope March 28th. We're going to be doing this again in April. So let me know if you want to be a part of your nonprofit organization, wants to be a part of this. We are really wanting to make sure to give back. This is another, this is one of my things. It's giving back as much as I can, whether personally or tying in with some of the other things I'm doing. So make sure, go get your car washed at Fusion Car Wash on Saturdays and Sundays in March and get yourself a membership. And that monthly membership will allow you to keep your car clean every single day if you want. March 27th, it is the battle for South Mountain Brunswick staff versus Middletown staff. It is at Middletown High School. Doors open at 5:45. Game starts at 6:30. This is the third year, and it has come within 10 points, the games. But right now, Middletown is up 2-0. Hopefully, Brunswick can take it on top this year. But really, Mental Health Association benefits from all the ticket sales, from the raffles, and everything else going on, which we love that for sure. April 1st, our 2-year anniversary for Good Morning Frederick. It is at our new office, 4 to 7 p.m. So hopefully you guys can stop by and say, hey, we're going to do something a little bit different this 500th show, which it will be that morning. We're going to just do a look back. We're going to kind of relish over what we've accomplished over the last 2 years, the number of different people that we have interviewed, and we're going to have a little fun on the show. And the show will run the same time, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. But then we're going to party. I'd say like it's 1999, but like it's 2026. And we're going to party 4 to 7 p.m. Come by. We'll have intense barbecue. We'll be catering. We're going to have photo booth, even DJ stuff with our friends at Wiser Productions. I believe there's even a ribbon cutting at 4 o'clock with the chamber, so we're going to find out about that. April 6th, the countywide adult egg hunt begins. Want to thank so many great organizations who are stepping up to support this. We've got Uncle Ralph's Bakery, Fourth Dimension Fun Center, and ANS Construction. We have 2 sponsorships available for that. And always looking for prize donations. Right now, we've got $500 in cash, Maryland Lottery scratch-offs. We've got gift cards to Dublin Roasters, Intense Barbecue. We got $50 to Frederick Flower Farm, and more coming. Every egg, all 300, come with a prize, okay? And it is a ton of fun. I cannot wait. We always have such a great time with this event. All right, February 24th, that is tonight, 5 o'clock. The History of Black Business in Frederick is happening at the Visitor Center off of Southeast Street. At 6:30, it's paint night at the Anchor Bar. You're going to want to email createwithstacy@gmail.com first to make sure if you have nothing to do that she's got some extra supplies for you. Tomorrow, Film League presents Arsenic and Old Lace at Warehouse Cinemas in Frederick at 7 o'clock. On the 26th, 6 to 8 p.m., craft night, bouquets and candles at Chappelle Company and Velvet Lounge. Kind of flip-flop them. Velvet Lounge owner, April Reardon, owns a... she's got a new name. Sorry. I forget her new married name. April at Velvet Lounge owns a flower farm. So they'll be making bouquets at Velvet Lounge, and then you can go down to Chappelle and Company and make yourself a beautiful candle. Now, they are limiting that to 10 people. They might be full. I'm not quite sure. You can check them out on social media. 27th, FCC is hosting a jazz festival. It's an evening concert at 7 p.m. It's free, but they ask that you get your tickets on Eventbrite so they know how many people to expect. On the 28th, which is Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., there is a collaborative food pantry at Asbury United Methodist Church and Helping Hands and Caring Hearts. At 12:15, that Chick Chat that we heard about yesterday happens at Southern States in Woodsboro. You have to RSVP by today. So give them a call, 301-898-7667. At 1 o'clock, there is the Master Gardener's presentation of So You Think You Want a Veggie Garden. I might need to go to that, even though I did start a veggie garden last year. They might have some great tips for me. That's happening 1 to 3 p.m. This Saturday. And at 1:20, you get early access. There's an early access screening at Warehouse Cinemas to see Hoppers, Pixar's latest movie. You can go to warehousecinemas.com to get your tickets for that. All right. Want to thank you guys so much for joining today and every day at 9 a.m. Remember, we've got a ton of great content coming to Everything Frederick Live YouTube channel. We are looking also for somebody to do a financial podcast, business and finance. It doesn't have to be just you doing it. And I would really love one that goes a couple days a week because things change in the market so frequently. But if you or someone you know wants to give kind of an overview of what is happening business and finance wise, let me know. Also, real estate podcast, we have opportunities for one of those as well. Just reach out to me. All right. Thank you guys. Have an amazing day. It is beautiful and the warmer weather is coming. I feel it. Just don't look anything beyond Sunday. All right. Have a great day. Let's get out there. Let's be great, Frederick.
Sponsored by Fusion Car Wash. Now with 2 locations in Frederick to serve you. One on Spectrum Drive near the FSK Mall, which is a full-service location. And TJ Drive with self-serve vacuums. Download the free Fusion Car Wash app and sign up for a monthly membership. And you can keep all your cars clean daily. FusionCarWash.com.